Did God change after he united himself with Jesus? It seems like it. I know there's this dynamic of God is unchanging, but in the terms that Swedenborg seems to describe it with, yes, we read today that God is more present with us now. It's not like God changed, like, man, going through that Jesus thing really opened my eyes to a bunch of, it's not in that way, not an attitude shift or a moral shift or a personality shift. It's really about the access to us that God has from Jesus. So God now, the God that Swedenborg describes has certain design based limitations. We did an episode called What God Can't Do, where we're talking about how God can't act against the design. So instead of God just saying, I want to be closer to everyone, I'm going to do it, he instead went through this process of becoming Jesus. And through that process, God now is more able to be with us. He has a human nature that's united to the divine. A human became God and God became human, Swedenborg says. And that does seem like a change. Whether that's only in our perception or whether something about the Father changed, I don't think so. I don't think the Father would have changed from that. But something about the mechanism that connects God to us has changed, and said that had ripple effects on the Holy Spirit. So if you asked me, I would say, yeah, God has changed. The things are much more dynamic than we often think. It's not just there's this static God-us relationship, or God can never get a new coat of paint, or whatever that was. So those are my thoughts. Great question.